Hello and welcome back everybody to another episode of Manor Lords, and in this episode we are going to try and, well, we got to take out the bandits that are going to be showing up at our land in about 180-ish days. But once we get enough influence, once we can claim 1,000 influence, which will probably just up the amount of food that the wooden church is getting, we are going to try and lay claim to this land, hopefully. But right now we need to start prepping for that. So we have the mining pit that is completely full right now with people trying to, and we still have a very rich deposit, so I don't need to waste resources on this just yet. We'll probably work on trying to work towards armor and selling that off too, and just have a really good army. But in order to get the armor, we do need to start producing iron slabs, so we're going to need a bloomery over here if we can. I can't think of a better place to have it than right next to the mine right here, so we'll probably put that there. In which case, we should also probably have a small storage workspace, so they're not traveling so far way over here to get that, so we can get that going. Get that storehouse right next to it. So we'll have our bloomery. These guys can transport all the iron right over here, and then we'll probably start getting the charcoal pit up as well, because we're going to be running out of, I'm assuming, firewood here soon. Yeah, so we need to start focusing down on that. So let's go ahead and drop 2 from there. You guys can start helping out. We'll put 1 on the woodcutters so we can start producing more firewood. And then we'll have these 2 things built up and we can start getting the bloomery going, because we're going to need the iron slabs before we upgrade this guy to an artisan position of Armorer's Workshop. It's going to be beautiful once we do. And you won't have to travel far because you'll have a storehouse right here. Do the chicken coops, though, I feel like this would be too big of a plot for a chicken coop. The bigger the plot, do you get more chickens, or does it not matter and you could probably do like half the size of this plot for chickens? I don't know the answer to that question. If you do, please let me know down below. Alright, so we have the bloomery, which is up. Hello. It's another random army coming through here, huh? Gonna have to start taxing you guys. 50 gold a trip. But we have the bloomery up. We have somebody in it. They're probably going to be bringing the fuel over right now, I imagine. Yeah, they're going to be transporting the fuel over. And hopefully they start producing iron slabs for us. Here's the storehouse, which is going up. And then we do have the new homes over here, which I still... Yeah, these do not have anybody in them. Pretty sure this one's empty too. No, this has 1 of 2. Okay. So we still have room for 3 more families to join before we have to upgrade these 2. So we can probably hold off on that. So winter has finally arrived. We are at 76 days before our raider attack, and we have added a few things. We've got our live trading post, which have started to finally bring what I've ordered. I've ordered 4 sheep for the pasture, even though it says there's 3. Where's the 3rd one? I do not see a 3rd sheep, but it says there's 3 sheep. Very well. So they are here. Hopefully they start doing the deed, you know, and just start producing massive amount of sheep. Because then I would like to turn this guy into a butcher, and so he can start producing sausages and all the deliciousness for our people through the sheep. I don't know how long that takes or how many sheep I need, but we're going to need a hell of a lot more because, unfortunately, this rich animal deposit over here just isn't cutting it. We're also going to increase the production of chopping down the trees over here because I would like to try and... The only thing we can really plant is rye. Get some rye fields going in here. See if we can preserve the berries. I'll try and work my way around that so we can have only the berries that survive. Still a nice little passive income of food. And only chop down the trees that are... You can kind of actually see it right here, yeah. So we'll try and knock out the trees pretty much in this field right here. And then we'll have a big old rye field that we can maybe produce on. Because nothing else... Oh, we could do emmer. Do rye and emmer. So that'll be what we produce here. And it looks like we finally have our armors producing the armor that we need. So we have the helmets being made. I'm about ready to check out how much those sell for. I'm sure we could at least, I'd like to believe, get 30 per helmet for these. So that should be a pretty big boost. If we can't already equip our guys with that, which would be great. Well, with an update, we are 9 days away before the first raider attack on our village, which I honestly have no doubt that we're going to just absolutely dominate on. We have our mercenary group that we just hired, the Flock of Crazy Geese. I have no doubt that they're going to absolutely demolish whoever comes our way. So we'll get them ready for combat. We have our guys gearing up for battle as it stands right now. 20 of 36. I don't think we'll ever actually deploy them. I think we're just going to use these guys and everyone can still continue their production line. What we are struggling on, though, is food resources. We have the farms, but my god, I don't think I've seen them hold these vegetables in the better part of a year. So I don't know what's going on and why they're not actually producing. We still have the armor being produced right now, the iron helmets. So we have 13 helmets, doing beautiful with that. And then we have our chicken coops that are up and running, and we're soon to be getting livestock pens. But right now we're 7 days away, so let's get ready for this attack. And the enemy unit has officially been spotted, but they are coming from the far side of the map. So I think all we're going to do is start marching our mercenary group up towards them. Try and meet them halfway here, because I'm not going to wait for them to get all the way through. Preferably what I'd like is for these guys to be able to get here within 20 days, so we don't have to pay them another 90 shillings. Because we only have 113 in the treasury, so kind of need to wait on that. So if you guys can just, on the double, get over there while we continue production. And with only 7 days left before we have to pay these mercenaries, we are nearing the bandits, which is perfect. Okay, so we have archers. Let's go ahead and set you guys up over here on the double, on the double. Get you guys to try and pincer and shut them in so we can get the archers to shoot at these guys continuously. Go ahead, man the bows. There we go. Archers away, run up the center here, pinch them in, and decimate them. Push in, push in. There we go. Great pincer maneuver there. And archers should, yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's disgusting. And there is our victory. Soon to be done. There's no way these guys last very long. And there we go. Running away, we have taken the field. Good bloody work, mercenaries. Good bloody work. And there it is. There's the 1,000 influence that we needed. We are going to be able to officially start claiming some territories. Honestly, I wouldn't mind claiming this territory because this is a farming ground. Everything else is crap for farming. What does this even have to offer? Stone and clay. Nothing of note. This has fish, and it's all farming, so I wouldn't mind actually claiming this territory, to be honest with you. We're still pressing on with the task at hand. Some new additions, if you will. More sheep in the pasture, and now we got the sheep farm that's going to be shearing the wool off these sheep, and now we can finally start getting probably another artisan in here for a tailor workshop to be able to do something with this wool. It'd be preferable, again, to have the farms, because then we could start making linen and stuff, but we just don't have that luxury yet. We might have to start importing it. I mean, we do have 713 from selling all those armor helmets, so we might have to start importing stuff, especially for a tavern, because that is going to set the people up. Be very, very happy if we can do that for sure. As to where we're going to place the tavern, however, I'm not sure yet, but we're going to figure that out. Maybe right in this, right next to the church, right? Go to your Sunday church and then go out and get sloshed. Well, it's been a good long while since we attacked those bandits and had a new plan. And we executed that plan pretty well so far, and we have also expanded upon the village. Not only did we do the charcoal kiln and I think we have a tavern coming up soon, but we also expanded mainly upon just the living spaces within the town. Never mind, I did lie. We have not done the tavern yet, but the tavern is on the way. We're still going to do it right across from the church. We are just going to have it so that we can make something over here. Yes. So we need the ale house, or the extension for the brewery, to make the ale from the malt. So we're going to have that as one of these burgage plots right here. And then I might actually demolish this one. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, we could have a butcher shop so they could serve delicious sausages inside of the tavern. Who doesn't like that? Good old sausage sandwich with your pint. Sign me up. But I don't know. We could do bread. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know why I built the second plot, to be honest. I think I meant for this to be the tavern, and I was just thinking ahead. So we're definitely going to have one of these as our brewery extension, and then we can look into a small tavern. Okay, so even if we wanted to, that's not going to fit in this plot, is it? No. So we might redo the roads here so we can at least have it next to it. We'll have it right here, and we'll get rid of this burgage plot right now. Nobody's living here, right? No. Go ahead and demolish that. That was a mistake. And then we can rework the road construction here. And then bring in our... Oh, do they have to remove the supplies? They do, don't they? Well, let's see if we can up this to see if they can remove these supplies on the double. Well, just as I was trying to get the brewery plans in place, we have been rudely interrupted with, looks like 54 bandits that are coming through. Brigands, if you will. That's fine. That is fine, because one thing we are not hurting for is money. We have 2196 in the treasury. We are doing just fine. 2628 in the regional wealth. While we're waiting for them to come, we'll hire some mercenaries right now. But we have these two supplies that are... I got rid of the burgage plots completely. Now all we need to wait for is for these supplies to actually be picked up or spoiled by this rain, because you can't build over these plots, which is kind of annoying. And you can't specifically say, hey, I need you to pick this up, even if I go to the supply or the storehouse or the supply houses and or woodcutter's lodge, logging camp, anything. I can't say specifically that I want these picked up. So if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know down below, because I'd like to believe that it's a thing where you can focus on just this area. I've done the focus on work areas. I've done limit work areas. It's just not working. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But anyways, let's go ahead and get an army together. Mercenaries. And I think we can just do the green caps again. Sign the contract. Beautiful. Where are you guys at? Oh, hello. Here they are right here. This actually worked out pretty well. Looks like the brigands are going to come after me, which is okay. Let's go ahead and get everything together. Archers. We're going to try and do the pincer maneuver again. Get these guys off to the side. We don't have a lot of support, so we're dealing with light mercenary infantry, and then versus their 3 sets of brigands. I think we're going to be okay, to be honest. They're trying to do a flanking maneuver right here, though. Go ahead and try and confuse them a little bit. Going for the smash. There we go. Archers are doing beautiful, as to be expected. Oh, there's another set of brigands right here. Archers, readjust, please. I need you guys to run. Mercenaries are about ready to get pincered in here. Archers attack. I don't think our mercenaries should have too much of a problem here. They are outnumbered, but overall they are much better men than what these guys are doing. These guys are already down to 4. There we go. Breaking. Flanking maneuvers. Get behind them. And attack. Smash into them. Beautiful. We're here with you, men. Archers, you can probably... Influence regained. Perfect. You guys can probably regroup, and it looks like they are running for the hills completely. Who's left? Anybody? I don't think so. Hell yeah. Good bloody work. Gentlemen, thank you. Ooh, the beautiful thing is that increased our influence to 2.7 thousand. And that's going to be perfect. Now we're going to be able to go for our new piece of land that we want to claim, which is this. For me, I think this is the best piece of land to claim. We weren't able to do it because I thought when we had 1,000 influence, I was able to claim it, but you actually need 2,000 influence to claim anything. So yeah, 2,000 for the claim with influence, claim with king's favor. Can be used for diplomatic purposes, including pressing and... Ooh, how do we get... What increases king's favor? I'm assuming that has something to do with our manor here. that I have not used. And they still haven't picked up these bloody supplies. I'm telling you. I might. Nope. I was hoping he was going to do it. As soon as these are gone, this is where the, again, the tavern's going to go. But then again, I think, oh, now I got to rethink it. I mean, it is a good idea. Right at church, because everybody goes to church, but it should probably be more city center, right? Which is kind of actually, if we could move this granary, relocate it. This is more city center right here. We did the tavern. It hit all these. This guy just keeps waltzing through my area. A real bastard he is. Stay out of it. Yeah, I'm gonna executive decision here. I'm going to relocate this granary, and we're going to have the tavern and the tavern extension right here. We've already got, I mean, I don't know, I know I talked about it briefly, but we have all of these extensions here, which I have made into a series of, well, farms, but once people actually start moving into them, which they have, now we can actually start saying what we want here. So this one, we already have goats. This one, I probably want pigs. And I think we're just going to do a lot of pigs for these, quite frankly. People moved in here, and then these are all, it looks like, chicken farms. Another chicken coop. And then we're waiting for this one, but this is also a chicken coop. I think one thing I still am a little disappointed with is that, and I need to note this for future reference, the size of the burgage plot only needs to be minimal if you're doing stuff like chicken coops, because it doesn't seem as though the bigger the burgage plot, excuse me, I was going to say the bigger the coop, the more you get for chickens. I would imagine for your base burgage plot, let's say we cut it off here, this would be the amount of chickens you get, and you know, 4 or 5 of them, and they roam around, you get your eggs. But if you had a big burgage plot, why can't we just have numerous chickens, numerous chicken hens that are going through? I don't know. I just think it would yield a lot more food, much quicker, but that's just my train of thought. We'll probably make these 2 burgage plots artisan shops as well. I still haven't chosen anything for them. We have a lot of level 2 upgraded houses already down here, so we're doing pretty good. I'm trying to see, we need to get to level 3, so we need the tavern. That's the only thing that's holding us back. Really quick. Gentlemen, thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and disband you. Quick and easy payment for those mercenaries. Now we can get back to work at hand. Alright, the process of the brewery is in the making now. We have relocated our granary. We actually have to demolish it and then relocate it over here. And sadly, we have the same problems, though, where we are not getting the logs off the ground. And it seems like a lot of people are saying that it takes oxen to move. However, because I have the woodcutters going, because I needed the woodcutters for the charcoal kiln, it's going to prioritize the oxen that we have. I guess we should get someone else back on there to continue producing that. It's going to prioritize the oxen, excuse me, get the logs to take it to the charcoal kiln. And we only have 3 oxen, so I have requested that all the small stables be upgraded, and then we'll get 3 more oxen, and hopefully that's going to clear up this, but we'll see how that goes. Again, if you have any other better ideas that'll speed up this process, comment down below, let me know. But that's how we're going to go about this right now. But overall, I gotta say, I'm pretty stoked with how this little village is going. Going pretty well. We still have more areas that we have to upgrade. This is going to be more so farmland once we get the actual brewery in here. I'll probably demolish a lot of this and make this, not farmland, excuse me, vegetable yards, just so we can continue to produce and make plenty of food for our villagers. And then I did read, one of the viewers stated that it wasn't even worth it to do the rye here. So I'll probably ditch that idea. And we'll just continue building on this and do something with it. We'll think about something. If you guys have ideas, let me know. We can build this together. Create this beautiful kingdom. But certainly in the next episode, we are going to be going after this and laying claim. And I don't care how long it takes. We got plenty of money again in the treasury, ready to rock and roll. We can hire a whole bunch of freaking mercenaries. And then we have our own townspeople that we have bows and stuff for. But this is the B area. This will be our farmland, and it'll be producing more than enough money and food for the entire kingdom. But I think that'll do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have enjoyed it, please comment down below. Loved all the comments I got on the last video. Really enjoyed engaging with you guys. Please continue. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the episodes so far. And if you have any ideas going forward with our kingdom, it's been exciting. If you guys have enjoyed it, though, please smash the likes up button so we can make sure this video can get out to everybody else so they can see it. Likewise, if you want to see more on this episode and continue our little journey into the Mountain Kingdom, please consider subscribing. But until the next video, I hope you all have an incredible day and a Happy New Year.